You might have seen the headlines this weekend and felt your stomach drop. Anderson Cooper leaving CNN. After all these years, it sounded like the end of an era. But here's the truth, and it matters. Anderson Cooper is not leaving CNN. Not even close. Let's clear up the confusion right now. What actually happened is this. Cooper decided not to renew his contract with CBS's 60 Minutes, ending a nearly 20-year run as a correspondent for that program. His final segment, an interview with documentary filmmaker Ken Burns, aired Sunday, February 22nd. The headline screaming about his departure left out one crucial detail: which network he was leaving. Cooper renewed his contract with CNN just 2 months ago, in December 2025. He remains firmly in place as the anchor of Anderson Cooper 360 and as a familiar face welcoming millions into the new year alongside Andy Cohen. He is not going anywhere. So why did he walk away from one of the most prestigious jobs in broadcast journalism? The man himself gave the answer, and it is worth listening to. Being a correspondent at 60 Minutes has been one of the great honors of my career, Cooper said in a statement. I got to tell amazing stories and work with some of the best producers, editors, and camera crews in the business. Then came the real reason. For nearly 20 years, I've been able to balance my jobs at CNN and CBS, but I have little kids now and I want to spend as much time with them as possible while they still want to spend time with me. Cooper is 57 years old. His sons Wyatt and Sebastian are 4 and 3. He shares custody with his former partner Benjamin Maisoni, and he has spoken openly about the joy and chaos of those early morning hours when the boys wake up demanding milk and attention. Think about that math. 20 years balancing two of the most demanding jobs in television. 2 decades of flying between assignments, of late night in the field, of weekends consumed by story meetings and travel. At some point, even the most dedicated journalist looks at his children and does a calculation. The work will always be there. The kids will not. There is another layer to this story worth understanding. CBS News has been through upheaval in recent months. Barry Weiss was appointed editor-in-chief last October, and her leadership has already sparked controversy. In December, she pulled a 60-minute segment about an El Salvador prison hours before it was set to air. A veteran correspondent involved in that piece called the decision political, not editorial. Cooper never commented on the speculation about Weiss. He did not need to. He gave his reason, and it was enough. Here is a question worth asking. When was the last time you saw a public figure walk away from power and prestige simply because he wanted to be home more? In an industry where ego and ambition usually win, where anchors cling to the spotlight until the spotlight pries them loose, Cooper did something quietly radical. He chose his kids over another Emmy. He will still anchor his nightly show on CNN. He will still report on the big stories and co-host New Year's Eve with Andy Cohen getting progressively sillier as midnight approaches. But he will no longer disappear for weeks at a time chasing stories for 60 Minutes. He will be home more. For parents watching this, especially those in their 30s and 40s still figuring out the balance, his decision lands a certain way. The work will always need you. The deadlines will always wait. The kids will not. Anderson Cooper built a career on telling other people's stories. This week, he let his own story teach us something. Sometimes the bravest move is not the big promotion or the new opportunity. Sometimes it is simply saying no thank you. I have little kids at home, and I want to be with them. He will still be on your TV tonight at 8 Eastern. Anderson Cooper 360 is not going anywhere. But when the show ends, he will go home to 2 little boys who still think Dad is the coolest person in the world. For now anyway. They are plotting against him. He jokes. They speak French with their other dad, and he has no idea what they are saying. Sounds like exactly where he should be.